Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's more controversial than a pineapple on a pizza: animal testing. From the medicines we rely on to that shimmery eyeshadow palette, animal testing rears its furry head in various industries. And with it comes a host of ethical questions that would make even a philosophy professor reach for something strong. So, buckle up, buttercups, as we dissect the pros and cons of this practice. Let's be clear, folks. Animal testing isn't about forcing a lab rat to choose its favorite shade of lipstick. It's a broad term encompassing any scientific procedure where our furry, scaly or feathered friends become involuntary test subjects. We're talking chemical tests, medical experiments, even research for new products, all conducted on animals. The logic? Some animals share enough biological similarities with us humans that theoretically what happens to them might give us a clue about what would happen to us. The ethical implications of this practice are thornier than a hedgehog in a balloon factory. On one hand, we have the potential for groundbreaking medical discoveries. On the other, we're essentially using living, feeling creatures as lab equipment.
All right, let's address the elephant in the room, or perhaps the chimpanzee in the lab coat. Proponents of animal testing argue that it's been crucial for some of the biggest medical breakthroughs in human history. Think vaccines for diseases like polio and cholera, treatments that have saved millions of lives, all thanks in part to our understanding of how these diseases affect animals. It's hard to argue with the sheer impact of these discoveries. Animal testing has also played a vital role in developing life-saving surgical procedures, like organ transplants. Then there's the advancement of prosthetics, allowing people to regain mobility and independence. These are tangible, life-changing benefits that are difficult to dismiss. So, from eradicating deadly diseases to improving the lives of our furry companions, the pro column for animal testing does seem to be racking up some serious points.
Chapter 3. The argument against when science goes sideways. Just because animal testing has contributed to some positive outcomes doesn't mean it gets a free pass. We're living in the age of technological marvels. In vitro methods, which involve using human tissues or cells, are becoming increasingly sophisticated. We can now simulate human organs on chips, for crying out loud. These advancements mean we can potentially gather more accurate data without involving live animals. Turns out, those biological similarities aren't always as clear-cut as we thought. According to the National Institutes of Health, 95% of drugs that pass animal tests fail in human trials. The ethics of subjecting animals to potentially painful and distressing procedures are undeniable, while regulations exist to minimise suffering. The reality is, these animals are confined, manipulated, and often subjected to procedures that would make even the most hardened researcher squirm.
Chapter 4. Finding a Better Path: Alternatives and Ethical Considerations. Look, folks, it's clear that the debate surrounding animal testing is about as black and white as a zebra wearing a tuxedo. There are valid arguments on both sides, making it a nuanced issue that requires careful consideration. As technology continues to evolve, we're discovering more and more alternatives to animal testing. We've already touched upon in vitro methods and organ-on-chip technology, but the possibilities don't end there. Computer simulations using complex algorithms to model human biological responses are becoming increasingly sophisticated. Even if animal testing contributes to advancements that benefit both humans and animals, the question remains, at what cost? By having open and honest conversations, demanding greater transparency from research institutions, and supporting the development of humane alternatives, we can work towards a future where animal testing is a relic of the past.
Well, folks, there you have it. A whirlwind tour of the complex and often uncomfortable world of animal testing. We've explored the potential benefits, grappled with the ethical dilemmas, and even dared to dream of a future where science and compassion walk hand in hand. If you found this deep dive into the world of lab coats and ethical debates illuminating, give this video a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to the channel for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, stay curious, my friends.